What's it gonna be, Brooke? You gonna be a part of our lives or not?
Now you listen to me, little girl.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I get absolutely no respect from you whatsoever.
Why should I give you respect?
Let me see. Because your son loves me, isn't that a good enough reason?
Well, if I knew he was ready to make a commitment, it might be. But as things stand...
As things stand, he's not even speaking to you. Now, is that what you really want? Because that's what you're gonna get if you keep attacking me.
Are you trying to cut me out of Rick's life?
No, I'm not the one that's doing it. You are. Why can't you just give us a chance?
I don't take chances with my son's happiness.
And neither do I.
Is that why you're going through with this?
With what?
The marriage. So that your son can have a home and a family? Even if that means ignoring your feelings for Deacon?
What feelings?
Oh, come on, Amber. You ran off to Las Vegas with him.
Okay, now, I'm not gonna let you turn this into something ugly.
Because it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
I know, I believe you. And if anybody were to see you together, they would know how close you two are.
Oh, you are so obvious.
And so are your interests for Deacon.
I am not interested in Deacon, okay? I like him. He's a friend.
He wants to be more than a friend.
Well, he'll get over it.
No, he won't. And neither will you. You know what? You were right. We do have something in common. I know what it's like to be torn between two men. One who is safe and secure and could provide a good home for my family, and the other who is passionate and exciting.
Give me a break, Brooke.
I'm only trying to get you to realize that...
No, you are trying to get rid of me.
All right, Amber. Let's say we do this your way and I back off completely. Then what?
Rick and I get married.
And what about Deacon?
What about him?
That's it? You won't see him again?
Oh, of course I'm gonna see him. He's Eric's father.
But he won't be Eric's father. Not legally. And I don't think Rick's gonna want you hanging around Deacon after what happened in Las Vegas. Don't you understand? If you marry Rick, it's goodbye to Deacon forever. Now, is that what you really want?
Here we come. What do you think?
Hey, buddy, how are you? Huh? You the man. What's up? Hey, guess what Daddy got for you in Vegas? Check these things out, huh? These are called poker chips, okay? So I'll tell you what, why don't you sit right down here and you can play with these. Look at all the pretty different colors they came in, huh? The blue and the pink, the green. In a little while, I'm gonna show you how to use these things, all right? Look at these, okay? Give you any trouble?
Well, Rick wasn't there. It was just Stephanie. Here's what she had him in.
The hell is that? You look like one of the frickin' village people.
But that house, my God, it was gorgeous. No wonder Amber was so bummed about getting dumped.
No, it's not about the house.
Not just the house. The cars, the swimming pool, the tennis courts.
It's not about the money, Alex. You know, Amber grew up the same way I did. You know, fending for herself. She never had anyone looking out for her. Then, of course, along comes Prince Charming, and he's got a whole army of people looking out for him, you know? She wants that big family for her son. Can you blame her? It's the one thing I can't give him.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Amber and Rick are over. Aren't they?
Not yet. But soon. Very soon.
Just hold me for a second, okay?
Something happened between you and Deacon here in Vegas.
Deacon isn't the evil person that we thought he was. He's changed.
What are you telling me?
No, Rick.
No, meaning...
No meaning. It's not Deacon. It's you. It always has been you. And it always will be you.
No, you know, the middle of next week is too late. Have that stuff here tomorrow. All right. Tell me about Las Vegas.
Well, I found Amber and I brought her back.
No, I mean, what happened? What happened between Deacon and Amber?
I don't really know the details, and I don't need to. You know, it wasn't a big deal, at least that's what Amber thinks.
But it was a big deal to Deacon.
That guy's so full of himself. He thinks everybody's in love with him.
So he thinks Amber's in love with him.
No, but he thinks that she would be if he had more time to work on her.
I gotcha. So you want to get her away from him?
Well, I'm not worried about her falling for his act, if that's what you're thinking. But none of this would have happened if Mom hadn't stuck her nose in it.
All right, look, just calm down about that.
No, Dad,
all right?
I'm tired of it. Amber and I want to get married. There's nothing wrong with that. But everybody in the family keeps pulling the strings, and I am sick of it. I want to bring Amber home, and I want to get Deacon out of our lives forever.
Come in.
Oh, Jonathan, thank God you're here. Look, you've got to help me. Please, tell me there's a way that you can bring Amber home tonight.
You haven't thought about this very much, have you?
Of course I have. Marrying Rick is all I ever think about.
But not what it would mean for you and Deacon.
Okay, look, Brooke, I don't know what Rick told you
He didn't tell me
about
anything.
Vegas, but...
I can see what happened. Your feelings for Deacon started to surface, and you tried to push them back down, but you couldn't.
That is such wishful thinking.
It's the voice of experience talking, Amber. At one time, I married a man because we had a child together, and I had to forget about my bad boy, too. But it doesn't work that way. One look from him, and your heart starts beating faster, and your breath catches in your throat, and all you can think about is the last time he had his arms around your ankle.
Just give it a rest, Brooke, okay? Deacon and I are just friends no matter what you want to believe.
Amber, I know you care about him. Come on, you owe it to yourself to see where this can lead. You owe it to your child.
My child, like you give a damn.
I do, Amber. I care what happens to little Eric, and I want to see him happy. And I think it's tragic that you're trying to tear him away from his real father just so you can marry a Forrester. Listen to me. You have 1 month left with Deacon. Why don't you use this time and figure out what you really want?
Oh, God, if Rick could hear you right now, oh.
He'd be furious. And he'd have every right to be. Hello, honey.
Hi. Oh, I heard about Steffi. You must be so happy.
It's pretty wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Really?
Really. No. It's been a hard couple days, but Rick and I are back together, and we are stronger than ever.
I heard. And I'm very happy about it.
She took Rick back after everything he pulled?
Well, unfortunately, it turned out to be a big misunderstanding.
She saw pictures of him kissing someone else.
Yeah, but see, the kid was smart. He fessed up to it, and of course, she forgave him. That was that.
Deacon, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Come on, I know how you feel about her.
Well, then you should know me well enough to know that I won't give up without a fight. And this is one fight that I can win.
I don't understand. Has something happened? Is Amber in some kind of danger?
No, no, not physically.
Well, is Deacon abusing her or little Eric in some way?
So just the opposite, actually.
Oh, wait, now you've lost me.
Look, it doesn't matter why, all right? Just do whatever it takes to get us out of this mess. I want my family back. Signing this contract was a mistake.
Well, Rick, at the time, your top priority was winning custody of little Eric. Look, Deacon has agreed to terminate his parental rights if Amber will live with him for 4 months. It seemed like a small price to pay.
Well, we were wrong.
Well, I know it's very uncomfortable for Amber.
No, it's not just Amber. We're both uncomfortable. We want to move on with our lives.
But you only have a month to go.
I can't wait another night. Forget about a month.
Seems to me you're letting your emotions color your judgment. I still think it's your best bet to follow the terms of the agreement.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't accept that. It's just too hard on us, and not just on me and Amber, on the whole family. The more we put off this wedding, the more problems it causes, you know, between me and Mom and Stephanie. I just want to settle this matter.
Look, Jonathan, isn't it possible there's some kind of a loophole here? Something that we overlooked?
I suppose anything is possible.
Then look again. Please. You've got to find a way out of this.
Look at this guy. He is one powerful little kid, huh? I mean, who believes somebody 3.5 feet tall could turn your life upside down and inside out? You know, when this whole thing started, it was like it was a challenge to me, you know, like climbing a rock wall or a marathon or something like that. You know, I just wanted to prove I had what it took. This has turned out to be so much more than that.
You're in love with him.
Yeah, and his mother.
But if the wedding's back on...
Yeah, that's going to be a temporary setback.
Are you sure?
You don't think she's actually going to marry this guy, do you?
Well, it's all she's wanted for as long as you've known her. So unless something happened that I don't know about... Oh, my God.
Hey, whoa. All right, not in front of the kid. The answer is no, we didn't, but something did happen.
What?
She let me in. I mean, all this time that she's been staying here the past 3 months, I don't know. She's been blowing me off. It's been like she's marking off days till she can get out of here. But in Vegas, something happened. You know, she saw me. She saw through me to the core of who I am. And this is gonna sound corny, I know, but like at first I was scared, and then it was like this warm feeling that melted something that had been frozen inside of me for a long time.
It sounds intense.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I actually think I understand. I mean, with Rick, you know, she admires this kid. She's in awe of him. They can never have the kind of heat that we had. I mean, it's never gonna happen. They're too different.
Well, opposites attract.
Yeah, well, they don't fuse. Not the way we did. You think she's just gonna get that out of her mind? No way.
What's going on here? Or do I really have to ask?
Please stay out of this.
Brooke wants me to admit I'm passionately in love with Deacon.
What?
I know.
You haven't learned your lesson yet?
Stephanie, this is really none of your business.
Oh, I suppose we could say the same about you.
Rick is my son.
Yeah, but he's not a little boy and he knows what he wants.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, would you leave her alone?
Have you seen them together?
Amber and Deacon? No.
Well, there's chemistry there. And she doesn't want to admit it. You don't want to see it, but it's there. How easy was it for her to fall into Deacon's arms?
Oh, I told you why that happened.
All right, let's stop. We'll be going in circles for days. Please keep in mind that she would never have gone to Las Vegas in the first place if you hadn't interfered. Now, if you continue with this attitude and this interference, you're going to have serious problems with your relationship with your son. And I might add, your relationship with me.
All right. I'll go over the contract again. Maybe there's something we missed.
Thank you. Look, I'm gonna go fill Amber in, okay? I'll be right back.
You going over to Deacon's?
No, she's not over there. I told her wait for me in Stephanie's office.
In Stephanie's office? Well, then your mother's in there with her.
Oh, no.
Brooke and Amber have not been getting along lately.
Is that why he's so anxious to move ahead with the wedding? He's afraid Brooke might put a stop to it?
It's not Brooke's interference he's worried about. It's Deacon's.
Come on, Stephanie. We were finally getting our relationship back on track.
Yes. Yes, we are. And you keep telling me how important it is to you.
And you keep using it against me. Trying to force me to accept this marriage, I know
Please
is
stop
wrong.
fighting, okay? I wanted my wedding to be something that brought everyone together like yours did.
Well, that's exactly what should be happening.
Could you really have walked me down the aisle and given me away to Thorne if you knew I had feelings for somebody else?
I am not in love with Deacon.
Maybe not, but something happened in Las Vegas. Did you sleep with
No, God!
Would you leave her alone?
Tell me the truth, Amber.
Mother! I can't believe you.
Rick, she's not being honest with you or herself.
Yeah, look who's talking. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Can we please get out of here?
Well, I have something that I'd like to tell you. All of you. Now, I just left Dad and Jonathan, and they're going over this contract line by line, and we will get you out of this. And also, I know that you guys have worked really hard to finalize these wedding plans, but how would you feel about pushing it up?
Rick, no.
You don't have to do that.
I know I don't have to, but Amber, I love you. I want to marry you. And not a month from now, not a year from now, but as soon as possible. If that's what you really want.
Of course, it's what I want.
So is that a yes?
Yes, it's a yes, yes.
I don't understand. If it was so great between you and Amber, why is she still with Rick?
Because she's scared, Alex. I mean, think about it. She marries Rick, it's a sure bet. Her son gets everything she never had. Respectability, security, the right schools, the right friends. I mean, what the hell am I gonna give this kid, huh? A life raised over a bar?
You could move.
Yeah, sure. Get another place, get some stupid 9-to-5 job. Give him a decent life, but I could never make him a forester. You see, that's what she's giving up.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. But it's still, it's enough. I mean, think about it for a second. We got what everybody else is always trying to get. You know, you can't just walk away from that. You wind up kicking yourself for the rest of your life. And I know that's not what she's about, and it sure as hell ain't what I'm about. I mean, this was supposed to happen. She and I were supposed to meet. It was like, destiny or something. And I got 1 month. 1 month to make her see that.
That's not much time.
30 days. 30 nights. A lot can happen. That's it, I'm done. Gloves are coming off. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Amber and that boy brought me back from the dead, like a phoenix coming up from the ashes, and there is no way that I'm gonna lose them.